Okay, bonjour tout le monde. Welcome to my home. I tried to pick a very planty spot for you to look at. So I wanted to make this video quickly. It's easier just to tell you via a video than to type everything of the expectations on what I'll be posting for this week and beyond. This is a video for all levels of French, so you might hear something that is not for your level. I'll keep it brief. So that doesn't really matter if you hear something for a level you're not in. Maybe by the time you're watching this video, I don't know actually when I'm going to post it, but the governor is going to have a press conference at 3:30 regarding schools. We do have a couple more community spread cases, meaning they don't know how those people contracted the virus, and so that is kind of making me guess and be pretty confident in my guess that we are going to be closed for longer than just this week, and maybe I wouldn't be surprised if we were closed until May. So that means I'm going to try my best to communicate. I'll make videos, and I would expect the same from you, and also expecting integrity in you doing the work that all of your teachers are assigned, because we're working really hard to figure out ways to still make our classes clear and interesting. And so for level 1, you guys still have your projects due on Wednesday. You already know that. Please submit those to me via Office 365 is going to be the easiest way. Don't forget to give me a rundown of what everybody in your group did so that I know that everyone was contributing evenly and equally. Some of you in level 1 said that you're doing your menu by hand, which is fine. You can send me pictures of it via reminder email, but please make sure that those pictures are very clear so that I can grade it and grade your sentences and stuff like that. For level 3, we are not quite yet going to start reading Cyrano this week. I don't have those books yet that I ordered in, and so I'm trying to push back a little bit. And so Wednesday, we're gonna start a web search that I'm going to give you 2 days for on Cyrano, and then and that's in your packet. And then Friday, you're going to have some notes that are also in your packet, just over a tense that's in Cyrano that you don't know yet, just so that you recognize what it means when you see it. You all should have those packets, but if you don't, if you left them at school, if you weren't there, I will be posting those online as well on PowerSchool for every single level. And if you are filling something out that was in the packet that will be due, and you don't know how to submit it to me because you filled out the hard copy, you can take a picture of it and send it to me on reminder email, as long as that picture is clear. And I will notice if I'm getting 5 of the same picture, so don't try to one person do it and then send the picture to all your friends. So yeah, just really asking you guys for honesty and integrity during this time so that I'm making sure that everybody is still participating and doing their own work. So for level 3, that's what your week this week will look like, and then next week we'll start reading Cyrano. And my plan for all classes is kind of to hopefully post the week schedule and worth of work, and you guys can manage when you want to do that on your own, because I know my advice to you all is to make a schedule on what time every day you're going to dedicate to each class, but I know it won't be the same for all of you, so I want you to be able to do it at your convenience, and that'll make it easier for me to then communicate with everyone throughout the week, because I won't be worried about what I'm posting for that week. So for Cyrano, you will have sections to read and questions for each section. I'm going to be posting the questions, asking you to do the questions, say they're due Wednesday night. And then if I don't have them by Wednesday night, if you turn them in Thursday, it's going to be half credit. And Friday will be the day that I post the answer key, so that you can check your answers. If you don't post it until I post the key, then it will be a 0, because I don't want people just waiting for the key to post their answers. And for the projects for levels 1 and 2, Wednesday night at 9 is fine for you to send those to me, and I'll put that on PowerSchool again as a reminder, or I'll send you a reminder about that. Levels 1 and 2, you will both have notes after Wednesday, so Thursday and Friday. And for all levels, anytime I plan on posting vocab or grammar notes, I will narrate a PowerPoint so you can hear how things are pronounced, so that I can explain how to do that certain grammar or what things meant on my PowerPoint. So hopefully that will be an easy way for you to fill out notes. My biggest concern is that you guys know that we do lots of vocab and grammar practice in class, and I'm trying to think of ways to replace that practice online, because a lot of times it's games, it's partner practice, stuff like that, and I'm not quite sure how we're gonna replace all that practice. I don't want Conjugamos to just be our only practice, so I'm gonna be looking up websites and stuff like that where we can practice and maybe play some online games, since you won't be playing games in class, because the only way that you can learn this stuff is to practice, practice, practice. And so if we're not practicing in class, we need to figure out ways to do that online. If you have any suggestions, I am open to hearing them. I do encourage you all to find study buddies, as long as everybody is healthy, that you can get together with, or even FaceTime or something like that, especially those of you reading Cyrano. I know and recognize that it's going to be difficult for you to read a book in a foreign language on your own. So I really do encourage you to have someone that you can discuss that with who's also in class. Let me check, is that all I wanted to say? Oh yeah, also another thing I'm concerned about is our speaking. We all know that when we go a long time without speaking French, it makes it difficult to get back in the swing of things, and I don't know when the next time we'll all be together speaking French is. So I encourage you to practice your pronunciation with me on the PowerPoints. I'll still be starting with all the PowerPoints with saying the prayer, so you guys can hear that and continue practicing that, because if we're back by May, we're still gonna have a prayer quiz. You still have those to study. And if you don't, let me know and I can send you a document with the prayers on them. But I do encourage you to look up things like Duolingo and stuff like that that encourage you to speak. So if you haven't played Duolingo before, there's a speaking section where you record yourself in the game, and then I don't know if it grades how it grades you, but because I always skip those on Duolingo when I played, but that is a possibility, and that will keep your practice up speaking. Obviously for Euros and stuff like that will be adjusted. If we come back by May, we might just start with May, and whatever you guys have will go towards May. But I don't want to make this video too long. It's already 8 minutes. I hope I covered everything and that all makes sense for the week. And then I'll probably try to make like a weekly video or something for each level probably. Also, for those of you reading Cyrano, I do plan on making videos kind of explaining the sections that we're reading and breaking them down. That still does not mean just wait for the video to do anything with Cyrano. All of you, whatever you're learning, you'll be tested on it still. You'll have quizzes, and so you need to actually do this work that your teachers are giving you so that you are prepared to pass the tests and the final if we are back in school for finals. So I hope that you all are well and safe and healthy still. Also make sure you're taking care of your mental health during this time as well, especially with us not leaving our houses very often and being anxious and constantly worrying and not knowing what's going on. Make sure you're doing things, talking to your friends, going outside, exercising, moving still to take care of your mental health as well as physical health as well. If you need to talk to anyone about anything, if you're anxious and want to talk to someone, I am here. And hopefully we will be back together in class sooner rather than later. I was gonna end this with showing you Mike and Violet sleeping. And where's Mike? There they are. Excuse all my blankets on my couch. You'll see them, I'm sure, in future videos, but they are sleeping right now, thankfully not barking at squirrels outside. Okay, so message me, email me if you have any questions, and until next time, au revoir.